Hello everyone, my name is Phawx. This is NieR Replicant version 1.224, etc., etc. Thank you very much to Square Enix for supplying me this free copy for review purposes. I needed to state that, as stipulated in their terms upon redeeming the game. We're going to be playing it on the GPD Win 3. This is the 1165 G7 version. I'm trying out a new overlay at the top. Thank you very much to Chen for making this overlay. The amount of effort to do the overlay has made me actually want to go ahead and do it myself and make something a little bit more official going forward. I've so far played about 40 minutes on the GPD Win 3. There's a few things that need to be noticed on the top that we're displaying here. First off, my TDP, my power limit's set to 30 watt, but we're never ever actually getting to that amount. We can see here total system power is at 24.7 watt. You can see the actual package power of the CPU is around 17 watts. So even though I've stipulated to use way more than that, it's kind of maxing out there. And we're not really hitting 60 frames a second. The options that I've chose, if I go into screen, just so we can see these real quick. Apologies for my studio lights. So you can see I did 1280 by 720. It is full screen. The graphics preset is custom because I made everything off. The only thing I did was texture filter to 16 times. Everything else is off or low as possible. And then I do have performance mode on. If I go ahead and turn that off, that might be allow me to hit 60 FPS. Let me just test here. Nope. Frame rate just went down a bit. And I'm still only using 17 watt, even though I'm capable of using more. The GPU is actually now being reported in the latest version of Hardware Info, which is awesome. But we're also not maxing out the GPU there either, which is unusual. Anyway, this is basically taking around 17 watts for the SoC, but as you can see right here, the total system power is at 25 watt. The battery, this is my current battery percentage, so it's 95% full. And you can see it's saying that we have about 100 minutes of battery life at this particular pull. Keep forgetting that I don't have my black book anymore. Got kind of spoiled from it, from the early.
Okay, that's all of them. That should take...
Find it funny. It heard me swing behind it and then didn't do anything.
NANI?
Find it funny. It heard me swing behind it and then didn't do anything. I gotta do that again. That's just so silly. Here, let me get behind one of these guys. Alright, I'm not gonna stop swiping. Usually whenever you slaughter one, it scares the other ones. But I like when I swing, they don't do anything. They just... it's so silly. Alright, that's enough slaughter. For the most part, the game is running reasonably well. I'm glad that it just works without a hitch. I've had zero problems so far with it. I am officially playing it for around an hour right now and haven't had any particular issues whatsoever.
You're back.
Hey, Popola.
Did everything go all right?
I'm fine.
Oh, thank goodness.
Popola.
I know, it's just... Oh, here.
The other thing I would say is that I feel like this particular game is a lot slower than NieR Automata.
What?
At least initially.
She was
They
asking
do start you off
exactly.
pretty early on with getting
She's
some
probably been getting nutty.
Don't
like
worry.
bullet hell powers, Tuhu powers,
But she
Tuho,
was
Tohu.
worried about...
Yeah, I will.
So it's kind of Metroid-y or God of War like, where you have all your powers to begin with, and then they seemingly strip them away from you. Like here's all the fun stuff. Now that you got a taste, you can slowly earn it all back. Anyway, you can see that we've basically been hovering around the 17 watt mark on the TDP of the SoC. Even though I have my TDP, the PL1 and PL2 set to 30 watt right now, it doesn't really even want to use it. It's a little interesting, and this is kind of just out of the box. I'm going to be taking a closer look at this and see if I can't find out what's going on. I also have to test this on some other devices, so I'll be showing off some gameplay of that as well, and just trying to get back into the swing of doing the YouTube thing again, because life got really busy with me with real life and work. And real life is closing up, but, well, like in terms of, like, chores and stuff that I had to do and finish. But work is coming to, you know, it's less intense, I should say. Just a lot of things were kind of culminating as of late. Oh,
Yona?
where's my sister?
Where'd she go?
Exactly.
Maybe she's still at the library.
Anywho, I'm going to leave it off here. I don't think we need to go any further. I will be taking a look a little bit deeper into finding out why, even like on GPU, right? We're not even maxing out on GPU. We have half the GPU frequency used here, so it's a little curious why that's the case. Maybe if I try to juice... You know, let me just go ahead and do it right now. We'll go to max settings here. Let's just do high settings and see what happens. So I did high settings, we're at 40 FPS. That is super strange. We're still at 17 watt. What does performance mode do for us at high settings? Yeah, there seems to be something unusual happening on the back end. I'm actually have to take a look into this and see what's going on, because there's definitely some shenanigans going on. But for what it is, out of the box, this is what you should anticipate for the latest version of NieR on PC, especially on the GPD Win 3. I'll be playing it on some other systems, like I had said earlier. I think this is a decent first look with just starting the game without really even going into crazy settings changes or anything, just seeing how the game runs, and it's completely playable. It's actually pretty fun to play. Just wish that I had more of my powers early on. That is pretty much it. As always, guys, thank you for your time, and thanks for watching.